Hey everybody, it's Dr. Quinn here. I wanted to show you a quick way on using the library databases, not only to find peer-reviewed journal articles, which will be critical to your work in Writing Assignment 4, but to let the library help you format your content. So let's use the AI in Business Schools practice based on your discussion that was due a couple days ago. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is toggle to scholarly articles only. That chooses peer-reviewed content and it separates it from magazine content, newspaper content, etc. So we're going to do artificial intelligence, and then I'm going to do business school, and I'm putting both in quotes just for my search with scholarly articles only, just to show you what results come from that. Okay, adding those two search phrases got me 437 results, and just imagine that I find that this article, The Impact of Artificial Intelligence in Branding, a Bibliometric Analysis, is the one that I want to use for my upcoming paper. Now, it's not on this topic, but I'm just demoing this for you. When you click on the article, you want to make sure that you've got full text availability, and then you should be able to click in and read the full article. It'll be important to do that. You'll have to go beyond the abstract, but here we have access to it. And within ProQuest, which is the sub-database in our library databases, there's a cite option. You can click over here on cite option and choose APA style. You'll notice that the formatter will set it up for you. It's got what last name's first initials, it's got copyright year, it's got the title, it's got the name of the journal, it's got volume, issue, page numbers, even that document indicator, this DOI right here. The one thing that it did not do, and let me just show you, the library is like 90% accurate. It's probably not 100% accurate, but it's like 90% accurate. So just ignore my MLA formatting. I was doing that for another video. But let's go into view, and I want to zoom in and show you what it does here. So let's go to 150%. Let's just imagine that we have a references. So for your growing writing assignment number 4, and then instead of pasting, paste where you merge the formatting. You'll notice that it keeps the italic and all of that. The one thing that it did not do in here was set it as a hanging indent, but there's a trick. If you're on a PC at least, I'm not sure if you're on a Mac, but if you're on a PC, you can go Control-T and it'll automatically set a hanging indent. So you don't have to memorize. When you use the libraries, this is one of the benefits, that it will pre-format a source for you for your works cited. Now, if you were to mention the source in your text, you would say, you probably would name them all the first time, but that tends to be a little boardy. I'm okay with you doing Acker et al. So when you use them in the body, you name them like that. This is called an in-text citation. And et al. Is just Latin for and everyone else. And then you'll have a reference for all of your sources. One of the weird things that it did not do in the formatting of the source that you want to double check is that source titles for APA in a reference are under sentence casing. So you only capitalize the first word and proper nouns, and then any word after a colon. So it would look like that. I'm not such a stickler that I grade against it, but since this is a technical writing class, I wanted to show you exactly how you'd format a reference and how you'd format an in-text citation. So using the library databases, again, all you have to do is when you're in the actual database, it will present it for you. But even outside of it, even on this landing page, you'll get a citation option. And depending on who's formatting this one may have the title. It didn't have the title correctly capitalized, but you'll notice this one's a little bit wrong. It's using author full names. So when you have the option, go right into the database and use the database's formatter. But again, the database would still get you, even not inside the database, but the general library formatter would still get you 90% of the way there. So if you have any questions on this, please don't hesitate to reach out and to let me know.